Hey guys, it's Kat and Mariana, and this is our 6-month postpartum update, which also means big girl is 6 months. Are you 6 months? Are you 6 months? So I'm gonna start off with talking about some of our must-haves, mommy must-haves and baby must-haves. So I found these pants that have like this elastic band like maternity ones do, except they're not maternity, they're just like pants and they're like that for comfort. And that really helps because I still have the mom pouch, and I know a lot of people that are younger bounced back, and like I just didn't. So yeah, that's a work in progress. Maybe my year update will be better on that, but like that's really helped. And then also I did have a lot of postpartum hair loss. It's not so bad now, but I also have curly hair, so I've had to really baby my hair and be careful with it because, you know, I don't want it to fall out. So braiding it a lot, and I don't really use much products in it. I don't use heat on it. And like recently I got it color matched to my roots because if you watch any of my old videos, the bottom of my hair is like orange from me trying to color it red and then taking the color out. It was just not a good situation. A postpartum depression update. This is a little bit more serious. I'm still struggling because if you saw my recent video, me and her father broke up after being engaged and being together for on and off for 4 years and having this beautiful bundle of joy. So that's been tough, but I still do therapy, and good things are gonna be happening. So hopefully all of that will get worked out. But I stopped taking my medicine, my Zoloft, which I was on for like 3 months, and I don't know, it was causing me to have weird sleep things. Like I kept having nightmares and really vivid ones, and I also just had really vivid, weird dreams. And my sleeping was just really weird, and I just didn't like feeling that out of control of my own body, which honestly I do still, but like it's not from a medicine causing it, which is very different. So I just feel like I have more control of my body. My hormones still haven't regulated because I'm still searching for a birth control that'll work. I actually go back to the doctors hopefully this week because the next 3 weeks or so I'm going to be super busy, which is also why I'm pre-filming right now, or pre-editing. I already filmed a lot of it because I constantly pre-film, which I said I didn't want to do, but it's just the only way I can make it work because you never know what's going to come up when you're a mom. Sometimes you just randomly gotta be a mom and focus on that, and like, you know, I have had to take her to the ER and things like that. Like, just random things pop up. Ain't that right? And I just want it to be more scheduled and planned out instead of stressing me out. But my hair loss isn't so bad now. I don't know if I already said that, as far as the postpartum hair loss. Now, for the 6-month update. She slept pretty well about 2 months, and then it just went downhill. And I think she started teething around 3.5 months, I would say, or maybe 3 months, I think. She started teething, getting really fussy. But she still hasn't popped a tooth through, and she said they can teeth, she as in her pediatrician, said that they can teeth for a long time, like a couple months and stuff, before they actually pop a tooth through, but it's been a while, so I don't really know what's going on. But she did have a lot of skin issues, and we still take her to a bunch of different doctors, and she might have to go to a, I think, GI doctor. And then when she's older, if she's still having sleep issues, we might have to get do a sleep test. I didn't get a very easy baby. Like, she's really happy, and it definitely could be worse. But like, one of my friends, like, she's already weaned her son off of the pacifier, accidentally actually, and it's like, I'm terrified because there's like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna get her off the pacifier. She doesn't use it a ton during the day, but like anytime she's sleepy or like we just are going somewhere and need to keep her not screaming, like we have to use the pacifier because I'm not going to sit there at a restaurant and let her scream and annoy everybody else around us. I think she's pooping. Some of the must-haves, now that she's older, and in general the past couple months, has been the Wubba Nub. Like, it was helpful when she was younger, but like it's even better now because she can chew on it. And there's also this like elephant squeaky toy. People have heard of the giraffe. I think it's like Sophie the giraffe. Well, we got the elephant one and she's been loving it. But if you have dogs, I would not recommend. Like, I won't take that toy to my grandparents. And in general, like, teething toys are just really key around this age. It really helps her because she just wants to stick everything in her mouth. She does do this thing, as you just saw, where she scratches when she feels stressed. I'm also letting her play with a water bottle currently, which I know I probably shouldn't, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. This is one of the favorite teething toys. I couldn't tell you where it's from. My grandma found it somewhere, but it also hooks onto her outfit. To be honest, we like never hook it onto her, but when she's sitting in her high chair, because like when we're trying to cook or something, she will throw her food. And she also likes to play with wipes. Like when we were in church yesterday, she was playing with her wipes to keep her occupied. It was still making noise, but less noise than she would have made if she wasn't doing it. Point is, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but highly recommend teething toys. There's also ones you can put in the freezer and fridge. We even just started using, now that she's 6 months, the mesh one where you can like stick frozen fruits in it. She really loves when I put bananas in it and then freeze them and give them to her, and especially like doing it like around bedtime because she gets super fussy. She really has found her voice and loves to yell. Tights have become a problem because she slides around when she's in her bouncer like she is right now, and it's just hard for her to walk in. I've really been loving just to throw her in a onesie, and there's like tights that are footless. There are tights that are footless, which are really nice. They're basically pants, but I don't know. There's something I like about tights because they're tighter and actually stay on her better, whereas pants, like, she can pull them off. She probably could pull off tights if she really wanted to, but she just seems to leave them alone, and she doesn't get stuck in as much with them. Plus, I think they look cuter because she's got those chunky little baby thighs, and they're just so cute. I can't get over her. And we've been loving glitter bows. We brand rep for the bow place. So there's a bunch more I could add in. Like, I could do a video on the stuff that we rep for and or our brand enthusiasts for and how that all works. I just love bows for baby girls because every time we go out, if she does not have a bow, there's at least one person that thinks she's a boy. And I just feel like the bow is like a huge sign, like, hey, girl. Because I don't like to put her in a bunch of pink clothes and super girly clothes all the time. And even then, sometimes people still think it. I think that some people do the same thing with ear piercings, but those just aren't as noticeable. And I have my own thing with that. I don't want to deal with it. If she wants to pierce her ears when she's older, that's fine. I don't want anything to do with it. I could barely take care of my own piercings, let alone hers. She's eating her bow. What are you doing? Do you see her trying to eat it? What are you doing? I know, when she has a bow on, to always watch her so she doesn't strangle herself, so don't worry about that. Hello, you. What are you doing? Recently, I've been trying to switch her to a pacifier like this. I don't know, it just, like, she's so stuck on her Wubba Nub with that pacifier, and I just want to, like, get her more open-minded, I guess, to try to break her of the habit slowly. I don't know if that even makes sense. It's probably kind of silly. But I read a lot of good things about this. I'm sorry if you hear her on and off screaming throughout this. I bet I'm not going to be able to cut all of it out, and it's probably going to hurt your ears, so sorry about that. But I also found these braided pacifier clips on Amazon for a lot cheaper than some of the brands that you can get them. Like, you can get 4 of these for, like, the price of maybe just a little bit more than one of them on another website. So I recommend checking Amazon for stuff because sometimes the prices are the same or more, but there's also free shipping if you have Prime and like the 2-day shipping or whatever, whereas other websites it can take a million years, which is how her crib sheets, changing pad stuff, like all that we got for the most part off Amazon, except for I won a contest or something where I was able to get store credit, and that's the only reason I got it from the store specifically. Plus, they only had the ones that I wanted on the store website, so. But as you can see, this glider thing is quite the hit. She just loves it. And like, okay, so it's called a swivel glider, and it's like the Madison one. None of this is sponsored, by the way. At this time, if I ever go bigger and get more of a following, I only have 274 subscribers. So like, I don't even think I can get sponsored right now. But nothing's ever sponsored unless I will tell you if it is. But if any brand wants to sponsor me, let me know. But this is a swivel glider, and it's like the Madison one, and it matches her Baby Leto crib. And like, you know, it rocks back and forth, it glides side to side, and like, it's super soft and comfortable. And I'm short, so a lot of gliders are kind of a pain. And it's perfect for small spaces because our house, the rooms are like master bedroom suites. There's 2 of them, and so they have enough room to have like a little living room, kind of like a hotel almost, if you get like a suite. And recently, this might be a little controversial. I'm not saying that you need to do this, but I've been reading her the Bible, because a lot of the baby books, I don't like a lot of baby books. I was reading one that was called like Baby Rhymes and such, and as you can tell, she uses this more of as a teething toy than a pacifier, which I think is the same thing she does with her pacifier, and I think that's how we're going to end up weaning her off of a pacifier. I think you need to do it by the age of 1 or 2, but my goal is to do it like around when she's 1. Slowly start cutting it out. But right now, she doesn't sleep through the night. She is super fussy still, and we don't really know what's going on with that, which is why we might have to take her to a GI doctor. But like I said, she's had a lot of skin issues. Her skin's cleared up a lot because she goes to a dermatologist and has prescribed cream. But it's steroid cream that can only be used 2 times a day, and you don't want to use it every single day because it can potentially cause skin problems later on, and that's not the part you're supposed to be chewing on, but whatever. That's pretty much it for the 6-month update. It's rough because right now, neither one of us can deal with her throughout the night by ourselves completely. I mean, we could, but like, it makes it really hard and just makes us not be good during the day because we're grouchy and are like completely deprived of sleep because you don't sleep very good. You take 2 naps throughout the day. Come here, baby. She tries to stand, but she wants nothing to do with crawling. She sits up and everything. She's met all of her milestones. She's in the 94th percentile for her height. She's 27 1/4 long, and then she weighs 17 pounds and 3 ounces, so she's in the 73rd percentile for her weight. And her head is 16.5. So she's doing really good. Other than that, it's just the fussiness. It's more stuff that's frustrating for us. She's now at an age where she cannot be entertained by something for more than like 2 minutes. If this video is jumpy, that would be why. Because I like can't keep her entertained for more than 2 minutes, which means I can't do anything without her being asleep or entertained by something ever. Like, I can do pretty good with getting ready for the day, but like if I'm trying to edit a video, oh, that's not happening. Like, she needs to be asleep for me to edit a video because she will scream and scream and scream. But I'm just so glad she's healthy and her skin issues are better. I hope to figure out why she gets so upset at nighttime. We're trying all kinds of different things, different routines, different parts of the routine, changing it up, just trying to get her happy and healthy. And I love her so much, so much. Her 6-month birthday, her half birthday fell on a really weird time because she was born on the 31st, which means like each month it would be changed on the 31st. So some months only have 30 days, so that we just usually do it on the 30th. Well, February, you know, only has 28 days other than leap year when it has 29. So today is March 4th. You'll be seeing this when she's about a month and a week old. But like I said, with it falling weird, we just celebrated it March 1st. Kind of celebrated it February 28th, but well, like we took her swimming and stuff March 4th, which you'll see that vlog eventually. This stuff's going up all messed up. Like, it's just all out of order. But I hope you enjoyed this video of the 6-month postpartum and baby update. As you can tell, she's doing real well. Look at that chunk. Look at that chunk. And I think she might skip crawling or not crawl for very long because all she wants to do is walk. Say bye. I'm gonna get you. other must-haves and stuff, but honestly, a lot of it's repetitive. So, I also forgot to mention the Halo Sleep Swaddle. That is key, which I don't know what we're going to do because she's about outgrown it, and we, need that thing because that is the only way she'll sleep without scratching herself, and we constantly keep her nails trimmed. It's just a problem.